Welcome back to the channel, guys. We are fighting the sun again, but that's okay. We got a good video, I hope. Hope you guys will enjoy this. Left you off the other day showing you plow and the cultivator. So now we got to strip this down because we got some parts we want to put on here. Now hopefully we'll get them all done in this video. Hopefully it won't be too long a video, but it's going to be a little of a mix match of stuff. Remember the wheels I told you about? Here's the gauge wheels I have. We will get them on there. And something else I had thought, when I'm not using this chisel plow here, spring tooth tiller, I may could use one of those gauge wheels on the side of that plow to control the depth on it. I don't know, that's something, you know, if I can come up with another wheel for that plow, that'd be great. But push come to shove, I could borrow a wheel when I'm plowing for the plow, and that way I could put this in float here and I wouldn't have to worry about it, because I really don't have a draft control. So if we can put it at a good decent depth, put it in float, and that way it would pull it on through when we run into tight spots. But first of all, I got to get the cultivator shanks off of it, and then we got to get these arms off of it. And then after we do that, we're going to place some coil springs on it. So we have the coil springs. I got 7. I don't know if I'm going to use all 7. I'm looking to use at least 6. And that's green primer, y'all. That's green primer that they use to put red on top of. So don't worry about that. That's just primer. But we're going to put that on there. I do have 7 of these shanks, 3 short, 4 longs. So we're going to see what 6 will do. I think my international one for the 140 is set up on 5 shanks. Did you happen to see, Sammy?
I think it's 7.
It ain't 7 on that thing. You're going to be walking over there.
I'm pretty sure it's 7.
Nah, I'm pretty sure it ain't 7.
I'm pretty sure I counted them one day. I'm serious. It was
Well,
like
you're going to count them again. I don't think it's that many.
It was like 3 shorts and 4 longs.
Well, we'll see. We'll get as many on here as tractor can take, and whatever it comes out to be right. And so let me get started on doing that, and we'll come back in a little bit. Okay, we got the feet stripped off. We're going to take, what I'm hoping here is just to loosen these 2 up, slide them off both ends. These I'll have to take all the way off. Hopefully these won't start turning before I'm done. 3/4 impact. And that was easy enough. Like it was butter. Okay, so that's 1. Let's go do the other side. We don't need to go all the way with that. All right, these yeah, finally something to give it a run for its money. That's not even fun. Neither one of them wanted to talk junk. Okay, there we go. Clean toolbar. So my thought is I'm going to have that shank. I'm going to line that shank more up with the front tire than I am so much the back, because those back tires I want to set them in a little bit when we get that far. When we get that far with tires, we'll set them in a little bit. So I'm not worried about that outside shank. So let's start with a long one. I can't, yeah, but if we do let's see, if we had to, we did short, long, long, short, long, short, long. It's gonna work out either same either way. Okay. Oh my goodness. So I'm thinking like this. Somewhere in that neighborhood. Okay. I didn't want to put y'all through the pain of me trying to decide how I wanted this, but it looks like 5 is what we're going to come out with, because anything else, and they would be pretty close together. And so it's looking like 5. So let me tighten them up and see how they look tightened up. And we'll go from there. I didn't realize some of these the John Deere on the front there go that way. So I didn't realize that. So let's, we'll tighten them up and see what it looks like. There's a little bit of an optical illusion. You have to look at the bottom of the feet more than the coil shank itself. I'm limited on how far I can go out on the 2 inside. Film this way, Sammy. I'm limited on how far I can spread these 2 on the inside out. And I really want them stair-stepped. Long, short, long, short, long, short, because it'll help trash go through it better. This is pretty good right here. And we may, and plus I got to keep in mind, this is a thicker shank than an international shank. This is a pretty good size spring shank. The international is not this big, the Coil. So this is a pretty good size spring shank. We have to keep that in mind too. So let's put some wheels on there and see what it looks like. See guys, what I'm doing here, I'm not trying to tighten it too tight, just tight enough with this right here, because I got it all the way up. We'll see what it needs when time comes, and we can drop it, the wheels, if we need to. But I got the wheels right now as far as they'll go up. It's that's gonna be good. I would like to have squeezed one more spring in there, but I believe 5 of them is gonna be about all I want. And it's going to loosen the ground up pretty good. Couple of them, it looks like we can turn the points around on it, and we'll have to put some points on a couple of them, but we'll start with this. I'm not saying that it won't be some adjustments along the way, and then once we get it right, you know, we might throw some paint on it, we might not, I'm not sure yet. I want to try it first before I even think about painting and chasing threads and stuff. But the one good thing about this equipment with these big threads and big screws and stuff on it, the rust doesn't seem to bother them as much as, you know, as a small threaded one. These wheels, believe it or not, I had rebuilt these wheels for my potato plow, but as it turned out, it was putting potatoes in the, they was running over potatoes, so I couldn't have it on a potato plow, so we had to take it off. But you know, I said, well, we'll save them, and one day we might could use them for something, and here we go. We are getting close to getting what I call my chisel plow for the 300. It's looking good. I like it. I like it a lot. Don't have quite as many teeth as the one on the 140, but you know, if we put them in the ground, put a little bit wider foot on it, she'll loosen it up. And that's all we're after anyway. We're not trying to, you know, plow to China. We're just trying to loosen it up a little bit, and we'll take it from there on it and go from there. But let's see. I don't know how much I filmed on this. Probably not hardly enough. I had to get Sammy a few times, so I'm sorry for that. But wheels on it, points on it. We'll mess around with these points maybe today. I got to get ready for a live stream tonight. Today's Monday. Got to get ready for a live stream, and me and Leno's going to the beach this weekend, so I'm trying to get this video so it can maybe come out this Friday or something, and that way y'all have something to watch while we're down at the beach. So God bless y'all. God loves you. Thank you so much for watching and putting up with us, and hopefully we'll grow some more and keep going and keep going. We'll see y'all.